Ready to tackle that stubborn belly fat, say goodbye to the chest fat and beat those love handles? Well, I have got the perfect plan for you. Here is a 5-step process based on real experiences. Let's do this. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. When it comes to losing stubborn belly fat or chest fat or the fat around the love handles, it all comes down to the same set of steps. But it is about following these steps on a regular basis and making it a part of your lifestyle to actually see change and to keep that fat off for good. Therefore, in this video, I'm going to go over a 5-step process to help you lose fat for good that has changed my life and the lives of my clients as well. Remember, guys, it's not only about the number on the scale, it's also about reclaiming your health, your energy levels, to feel good in your skin and to overall feel confident in the way you look and feel. So if you are ready to get this video rolling, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and let's get started. Step number 1, the right deficit. First off, let's dive into the world of calorie deficits, the holy grail of fat loss. It's all about burning more calories than you consume, guys. Plain and simple. But here is the catch. Finding that sweet spot tailored for you. Whether you're starting at 30% body fat, 25% body fat, and you are aiming for 12%, 10%, it's about finding what works for your body. Let's now work with some numbers. So let's say you are 200 pounds with 25% body fat and your goal is to lose about 30 pounds, give or take. Whether you cut down on your overall caloric intake or you increase your output or you do a bit of both, that is totally up to you, and finding that balance is very important. What I would recommend is create a 500 calorie deficit from your maintenance calories and then start from there and adjust accordingly. So if your maintenance is about 3000 calories, which is basically the amount of calories you are consuming to maintain your current weight, then creating a 500 calorie deficit will bring that down to 2500 calories, and that is how much you will be consuming per day to start losing weight. And start off with 2500 calories on week 1, see how much weight you lose on a weekly basis. Remember, guys, slow and steady is what you should be aiming for. Don't try to lose weight too quickly, because the faster you lose it, the faster you'll gain it back. And that is exactly what I do when I start my journey. I put myself in a calorie deficit, and the same goes with my clients as well. Let's look at Jay Raj's journey, for example. He started week 1 at 2300 calories, which was basically a 500 calorie drop from his maintenance calories. And as weeks went by, we adjusted his calories accordingly. We dropped it just by a bit every week or once every month based on how he was making progress. And guess what? In the end of 4 months, it did wonders to him. He lost over 50 pounds. And the same goes with Raghav, Sneha, Ujjwala, Aditya. They were all in a calorie deficit. And that is my first and most important step. Pumping iron. Now let's talk about the secret weapon for shaping your dream physique, which is weight training, guys. While cardio and a calorie deficit are very important for fat loss, weight training is what takes your body transformation to the next level. When you lift weights, you're not only burning calories while you're working out, but you're also building lean muscle mass, which boosts your metabolism and helps burn more calories throughout the day, even at rest. And I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, you do not have to go to the gym and lift weights every single day to see results, guys. In fact, just 3 to 5 times a week is all you need to make significant gains and progress. Focus on the big lifts, focus on the compound exercises like the bench press, the incline bench press, the overhead press, the barbell rows, the squats, the deadlifts, basically exercises which works multiple muscle groups simultaneously for maximum efficiency. Look at all these guys. They all incorporated weight training into their routine, and just 3 to 5 times a week, and they all built muscle and got stronger as well. And ladies watching this video, trust me, I have trained a lot of women out there and they all lifted weights, and none of them have either gotten bulky or have transformed into a man. So please Don't worry about all of that. All of that is just a myth. So go out there, lift some weights, and focus on getting stronger. All right, step number 3 is cardio, your fat loss game changer. Let's talk about cardio, guys. There are 2 types of cardio. You have your low intensity cardio and then your high intensity cardio. Your low intensity cardio is basically your low impact exercises like, walking on the road, walking on an incline treadmill, getting your steps in, bicycling at a pace that you're comfortable with. These are exercises that anybody can do. It's basically less taxing on the body, whereas high intensity cardio is a bit different. It's like sprinting at a super fast pace for a couple of minutes and then taking a break for a bit and going at it again. This really gets your heart racing and it burns a lot more calories in a shorter period of time. Now, which is better? Drum rolls. Honestly, it does not matter, guys. If you are looking for a more relaxed approach, choose low intensity cardio. That is a good option. Like I said, it's easier on the joints and you can also do it for a prolonged period of time without feeling exhausted and without feeling like killing yourself. On the other hand, if you are looking for something more challenging and you're like, no, I've got only 10 minutes, I need to burn 200 calories, then go at it. Full throttle. High intensity cardio is the way to go. Jokes apart, at the end of the day, remember guys, please listen to your body. Take breaks when you need to. Pushing your body to the limits, beyond the limits, is really not worth it and it's not sustainable as well. I personally prefer low intensity cardio and that is what I recommend to my clients as well. All the transformations that you see here were achieved by just doing low intensity cardio, basically walking wherever they could, walking on an incline treadmill and just being more active throughout the day. Step number 4, sleep. Sleep. Getting enough sleep is super crucial for your health and well-being, especially if you're working towards a fitness goal. When you are sleep deprived, and trust me on this, no one better than me, it happens to me all the time, it causes so many issues, guys. Your body produces more of the stress hormone cortisol, which can lead to increased appetite and cravings for unhealthy food. It can also mess with your hunger hormones, making it more difficult to stay in a calorie deficit. It can also affect your performance in the gym. If you are sleep deprived, again, you're more likely to skip your workout, or even if you don't, you're not going to give your 100% in the gym, and that can affect your strength levels. And on top of that, your muscles also need recovery, and your muscles also need to recover and grow after a workout, and sleep is very essential for that process. So how much sleep do you need? It varies from person to person, but anywhere between 7 to 9 hours should suffice. And this is something I ask all my clients to work on as well. The minute they start fixing their sleep cycle, it does wonders to their overall health. And last but not the least, I do not recommend this to a lot of my clients. It's something that I do, which is why I added it onto the list, which is intermittent fasting. It is basically a way of dieting which is time specific. So basically you have an eating window and you have a fasting window, and during the fasting window you obviously fast, and during the eating window you eat all the calories you need to eat. The logic behind it is that instead of spreading out the meals from sunrise to sundown, you compact your meal timings to, let's say, noon to 8 p.m. and therefore you have a 16-hour fasting window, and then you have an 8-hour eating window where you eat your calories. And during that fasting window, your body kind of switches gears and taps into the stored fat for energy. Now, some of you might be skeptical about it. Skipping breakfast does sound counterintuitive, right? It can slow down your metabolism and all of that is what you might be thinking, but science says otherwise. There are a lot of studies that show how intermittent fasting is not only safe, but it's a great tool for losing weight, again, provided that you are in a calorie deficit. Again, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. The only reason that I do intermittent fasting is because I'm always hungry. I love eating a lot of food, and during such times, just being intentional and having an eating window where I know that I can only eat during that specific time just keeps me more accountable, and it makes it easier for me to stay in a calorie deficit. And there you have it, guys, a 5-step blueprint to transforming your body and getting rid of fat for good. Just remember guys, fat loss is not a destination, it is a journey. It takes time, dedication and consistency to see real progress. So do not get discouraged if the progress is slow. Just remember, every step forward is a step towards your goal. On that note, I come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. If you did, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And until next time, you take care, you stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.